Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. And thank you for joining myself, Cooper, and my lovely wife, Darlene, for today's live stream. And before we start today's live stream, excuse me, I need to first give a shout out. And of the shout out that I'd like to give is to one of our subscribers. He met up with us last night briefly at our meet and greet, and he brought us some coffee mate, and I didn't get a chance to say thank you. By the time I turned around, when Darlene told me he brought us some coffee mate, diabetic coffee mate for me, he'd already left. So a shout out to our special subscriber who brought us that. He knows who he is. And thank you, brother. Really appreciated. You did email me today, and hopefully we'll be catching up very shortly. And to Dennis and Wendy too, my wife just showed me on a secret message there between us. Shout out to both of them. They are now here in Thailand, enjoying the good life. We spent some time with them privately, and then again last night at the meet and greet. Lovely people. They went home on a bus for the very first time, a little bit intimidated, but Liz kept them under her wing. And I believe she said she was taking them somewhere special to get some ice cream. I'd really like to know more about that because it was a trip through Boys Town to get the ice cream, apparently. So do tell, no secrets in the group. But I want to apologize to each and every one of you that we didn't have any videos this week and we weren't able to do Wednesday's live stream. So my apologies for that. I had a bit of a scare Tuesday night. I had bad chest pains. I woke Darlene up and said, babe, we need to go to the hospital. So we went to the hospital. I had lots of tests done. I thought it was a potential heart attack coming on. And luckily, they've done all the tests that they could and checked all my vitals, blood tests, heart scan test, and everything else, and said that it's the muscle around my heart that somehow I'd managed to bruise it and it was swollen, and they give me some medication for the swelling. So, and some antibiotics for it, but it was pretty scary. And that's why we weren't able to make the live stream on Wednesday, because we were at the hospital from 10:30 at night on Tuesday and didn't leave there till mid-afternoon on Wednesday. So that's what happened to us and why we weren't able to come onto the live stream or get any videos made for you all this week. So apologies there. And let's get into today's live stream. Who we got on here, honey? And then we'll get the show started. We have Black Ops. Al says, evening, Cooper and Darlene. Evening, Al. Thank you for coming on and joining us. And great to see you again last night at the meet and greet. Roger Walker says, good evening, Darlene and Cooper. Good morning, everyone. Thumbs up. Yes, please. If you're watching on the live stream, please hit the thumbs up. It doesn't cost you any money, and it really helps boost the channel. Brett Thomas says, good evening, all from Alaska. Hello, Alaska. Thank you for coming on and joining us, Brett. I bet it's a little bit cold up there right now in February. Chris E. says, good morning, everyone. Hopefully Brooke is doing well. Yep, Brooke is over the man flu now. He's back to his normal self. Thanks for asking, Chris. Rick says, hello, everyone. Nice to be back on the live stream. Hi, Coop, Darlene, and Brooke. Greetings from a sunny but still cold Holland. Slowly moving towards September. Can't wait. Glad you're okay, Coop. And thank you, Rick. Yeah, I'm feeling much better now. Anti-Stress Kid, better known as Brian Dennis. I will get it right. Good evening, Coop Troop. Wendy, thank you for coming on. Says, hello, tubers from Dennis and Wendy. Hope you guys are well, and we are. And thank you for joining us last night.
And thank you for the Nutter Butter.
And thank you for the Nutter Butters. Yes, they brought me some Nutter Butters, and they also brought me my favorite from America. It's called Slim Jims. It's like beef jerky, but it's just one long piece and a bit of sausage. Really, really good dried sausage. Thank you very much for that. And also the creamer. And then they brought some peanut butter M&Ms for Al. So thank you for that. PJ says, hello, boys and girls. I hope everyone is good. Yeah, we're good, Pete. Thanks for coming on, brother. Really appreciate it. Rhea says, good afternoon, Kuwait, and good evening, Thailand. Hello, Darren Coops. Miss you guys. Miss you too. And Gerald as well. If he's watching, tell him I said hello. Wendy, so sad that we're leaving Thailand in a couple of days. Yeah, short trip, 10 days only.
Yeah.
And we really looking forward to you guys coming back soon. They'll be missing it a couple of days after they get back home because where they live, it's pretty cold. Dennis L says, you gave us a scare. I hope all is well from the original Dennis. And yeah, it did give me a scare too, to be honest with you. And the doctor. He even had the emergency room waiting because they were expecting to do an operation on me, possibly put a stent in my one of the valves to my heart, as he thought there was a blockage there, and hence why I was going through the pain that I was going through. And he said the symptoms at the end are almost identical to a heart attack. PJ says, no so secret now, laughing out loud.
I could have just said it over the live stream. I shouldn't have typed it.
What was that, babe? What'd you bet? I'll see it later.
The one that I just showed you.
Oh, that one. Yes. Phil T, good evening, Cooper and Darlene. Hope you're both well. Feeling much better. Thank you, Phil, for coming on and joining us. Brian P says, hi, Cooper and Darlene. Nice to see you back again. I'm glad you're okay. Thanks, Brian. Feeling much better. Anti-stress kit, the other Dennis, says, loving it in the land of smiles. We were taken by Liz and Huck to the Fat Bunny for ice cream. Yum. Pete J, sheesh, that's not good, Coops. Glad you're well enough to be with us today, sir. And thank you for that, Pete. Dennis L, I believe we all understand no apology is necessary. We love you guys. We love you guys too. We love meeting each and every one of you in person. That's the highlight of our life out here being YouTubers. Wendy says, walk through Boys Town was cool and the bot bus went well. Liz is such a great person. We also enjoyed some ice cream with Huck. And we do. We love Liz to bits. And Huck, he's a great guy as well. And you were in very good hands and good company there, Wendy. Rhea says, thanks God you're okay now, Coops, and take care of your health. I agree. Dennis says, greetings from Bermuda. Only 2 weeks till I start my new life in Jomtien. Can't wait to see you guys and meet all in the community. And you will, Dennis. You're coming over here to retire, I take it. Yeah, I got too many Dennises now. When you get out here, be great to meet up with you. We will be having another meet and greet in March. So we'll be posting that as a note when we know the date. And we can work it out with the Frasers that we have the events at. Anti-stress kit says, great to finally meet everyone in person. Thank you. Thank you. Great to meet you too. Wendy, you're welcome. More to come when we get back for good. She's referred to the snacks. God bless her. I tried to give her some money last night. She wouldn't take it. Anti-stress kit says, we're pretty sure we found our forever home, but top secret for now. And then he puts smiley face Thailand in the middle. Secret's out. Dennis L says, did you ever try the Slim Jims under a flame and ate them warm yet? Tasty. No, I haven't.
That's a problem, Dennis, because there's Dennis, because we have an electric cooker, so there's no flame in it. So what will he gonna do? Maybe lighter?
Go out on the balcony with a lighter.
I just get the idea from another Dennis.
Yeah. Daryl Farney says, hello from snowy Ohio, minus 3.8 degrees Celsius today. Oh my God, that's cold. Don't miss those days, Daryl. But thank you for coming on and joining us. Brian Freeze says, good evening, Coop and Darlene. Had a great time meeting new people last night. Keep up the meet and greets. Thanks. Definitely will. Definitely will, Brian.
He's there.
Yep.
Maybe.
Another Brian. Hello, Mr. Cooper and Big Boss Darlene. Glad to hear you are fine, Cooper. Today, you and Darlene like yin and yang. One in white shirt, the other in black shirt. Cheers from Durban, South Africa. Yep, well, both wearing our Hello Tuber shirts. Dennis L. All Dennises are crazy or crazy cool. And Kirk Schuler says, this is Kirk from Portugal. As a testament to my commitment to visit Thailand, I'm coming in months. I opened a bot jar in my Wise account, moved in $200 US, and now have over 7,000 baht. There you go. Good way to do it. And Dennis Richardson says, that's the truth, Dennis, is in regards to all Dennises are crazy. So that's all the welcomes. Let's get on with the show. So what happened in the last 24 hours well, actually 72 hours for us. And what today's topic of the show is all about is your questions matter, rent and buy. So what we did is we went out and filmed another condo. Yes, a brand new one to us that we've never been to before. 5 years old, I believe the condo is, and it's in Third Road in South Pattaya. Really, really nice condominium complex. And that is going to be available for you guys to watch tomorrow night. And so Brooke's taking a hiatus from the Money Matters for a few weeks. So we'll be posting our regular videos on Sunday as well. Excuse me. So that is the first of it. And then what we did is if you were around when we first started our YouTube channel, what we did is we had an agent that we work with. His name is Sean. Very, very nice guy. Well, Sean started his own business here in Thailand as a realtor, and he was the very first agent that I ever worked with in Thailand. And we went out and filmed several places with him. Well, I sat down with him for 3 days, and we filmed three different segments of properties in regards to rentals, contracts, TM30s, everything that you need to know about when you come over here and you want to rent a contract, a condo or a house. We went into all the details as far as rentals, as far as sales, as far as how to buy a place, how to sell a place, things that you need to know in regards to all of that. And rather than making the video an hour and a half long, which I know a lot of you wouldn't have had the time to watch, we split it up into 3 segments over 3 days, and you guys are going to be able to watch that. And the very first segment is up on Monday. So please watch all 3, as I think they are going to be thoroughly enjoyable for you. And it covers all the aspects that you ever wanted to know. And then I said to him, I said, Sean, look, a few weeks ago, I did a interview for the channel, and we put it up on YouTube with Mr. Singh. And I did it with him at his office in his house. And I got such a lot of feedback from that that I decided to have him come on and do a live stream with us. And I said to Sean, I said, if we get the similar sort of feedback, you got to be prepared. You're going to be coming on here and doing a live stream with us. And he said, okay, no problem, that he would be more than willing to come on as a special guest with him and his business partner. And they will answer all your questions in regards to condos, in regards to houses, areas to live in, areas that he's got them in. We put his website on there so you can go and look in the link in the description, and also as a banner. Darlene's going to be editing that video tomorrow. And we really think you guys are really going to enjoy it. And if you have any questions in regards to rent and buy, please let us know. And in the comments for the videos for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Yes, we got videos coming out Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week. So it's going to be a full-packed week for you guys to watch. And it's going to be a fun and exciting week. So let's keep going with the comments, babe. And it's open forum, and you guys can bring up what you want to bring up. And if you want to talk about properties, now's the time to do so. Dennis L says, use a lighter like a Zippo. Just warm it a little. I bet you'll never eat it the old way again. Original Dennis. Pete J says, good to hear. I enjoy watching your condo tours. Thank you. We're eagerly getting back to them. And Wendy says, can we buy a lottery ticket while we're here? You can buy a Thai lottery ticket. Of course you can. The
Yes,
vendors
you can.
sell them walking around. You can even buy a U.S. lottery ticket. If you do your lottery, you can go onto the Lotto's website and buy it online there for the States. And you're still able to do that because you're an American citizen abroad.
Yeah, you can. You just you can see the result online. So maybe you can buy, but I don't know if you want something. How will you gonna claim it?
Yeah, they could always leave the receipt with us if they win the jackpot. No problem. Pete J says, sounds good. I like Sean and have seen him from previous videos. He seems like a really good guy that will look after people. He is a great guy. Sean and I have been friends now for well over 7-8 months, I guess it is.
Yeah,
when we first started working together, Sean and I, and really nice guy, but the reason that we didn't stay working together is because we went on to do different things like traveling around. We had our honeymoon and all these other things, and our paths sort of conflicted with each other. But now we've rectified that, and we're back working with Sean again. Fabulous guy. He was the one that reached out to us when we had the problem here at Dusit Grand Part 2. And he said, Coop, I really want to help. This gives all agents a bad name. And he did. He sent us a list of a bunch of condominiums that he had that were available. I had people email me from all over the world say, Cooper, can you please send me that list? And we did. We sent it out to everybody that asked. And all we've had back is just positive feedback, and people have emailed us saying, hey, Cooper, please, could you do some more videos with Sean? He's really helped us. He's helped several of our subscribers that are out here right now. One of them you may know, very famous guy, Africa Islam. He rented a place from him in Pattaya. Completely happy. He's been emailing Sean saying, I really want another one when I come back in May. So fabulous reviews. Why not? The guy's excellent. I never had a single problem. We never had a bad word to say about each other. We just, our busy life, his busy life. It was very hard, but now he's got a lot more up and running. Great time to get back together and see what he's got new to show y'all.
And he's ready now.
And he's ready. He's ready and willing. He's even said he wants to be in front of the camera,
yes.
And I'm filming behind the camera and showing the places around. He wants to give it a try. I said, sure, why not? Ricardo Crosby says, hello, guys. Hello, Ricardo, thank you for coming on and joining us, brother. Wendy, hope to see a thunderstorm while we're here. I don't. Darlene hates thunder and lightning.
Yeah. But you missed it. It's like past couple of months, right?
Yeah, I think the last one we had was November.
Yeah,
good thunderstorm.
Really.
Yeah, loud. Dennis L, what is the best way to get a TM30 when you first get here? Hotel, monthly rental for a condo, or Airbnb? If you're in a hotel, Dennis, the hotel is required by law to get you a TM30. And these are one of the many questions that I asked Sean. And if you're renting from a condo, it is the owner's responsibility, the condo owner's responsibility to get you a TM30. And if you don't get the TM30, you have 24 hours to get it. If you don't get it, it's a 1,900 baht fine that they fine the owner for. So it is their responsibility to get it for you. Airbnb, you're might struggle with that. And what you need to do in that case is go see an agent, an immigration agent, and they can help you with the TM30 for a fee.
500 baht.
I think it's like 500 baht, $15. But The actual TM30 is free of charge. It doesn't cost anything to get the
Yes,
TM30.
but if you were gonna get an agent, if your condo didn't give it to you, you were gonna pay 500 baht to an agent.
To an agent to get it, yes. But if you go through rent through Sean, he said in the video, what you'll see on Monday, he said in there he does all the TM30s for all of the clients. So plus. Hard Tulip says, have I just been scammed? Scammed how? I'm alive.
O's
Scale modeling.
Okay, sorry.
I signed 12-month rental contract today and move in on Monday. How do I get a copy of my TM30 for my retirement visa application process? You have to get it from whoever you did the 12-month rental contract from. If you did it through an agent, then you got to get it through them. If you did it through the landlord, the owner, then you got to get it through them. Those are the two ways that you would do it. If you're not able to do it through either one of them, get yourself down to an immigration agent and get them to do it for you, because you don't want to be late with getting your TM30.
He signed a 12-month rental contract, so it's their responsibility.
It is their responsibility,
so you don't have to pay. It's their responsibility.
Yeah. Wendy, do they have scratch-off lottery tickets in Thailand?
No, it's only the one.
I've never seen them.
Yeah, it's only
I must admit.
One.
Yeah, it's the sort of Western one. What it is, it's like a card, and if you match 3 symbols, you win a prize, and you scratch it off with a coin.
Never seen one.
I've never seen one in Thailand.
Yeah, I'm buying lottery ticket from time to time. I think twice when we go to the market.
Oh, really?
Never had it. Never.
And Kirk Schuler says, do you have a favorite beachside condo in Jomtien? A favorite beachside? Well, our favorite beachside is actually in Na Jomtien, and it is called Grand Florida, and absolutely beautiful. There's a bridge that you walk across, a wooden bridge that takes you straight onto the beach.
It's a private access to the beach.
Private access to the beach. Absolutely fantastic. I love that place.
Most of the beach side condo here, especially here in Jomtien Road, you have to go across the road, right?
Yeah.
But the Grand Florida, it has private access to the beach.
And we did make a video of that, Kirk, on our channel. So you can go back through and see it. It's called Grand Florida.
Yeah, and it depends on your preferences.
Yeah, that was our personal favorite.
Yes.
Pete J says, I think one question for us Farangs is around what process we need to follow if we're buying property that doesn't fall into foreign quota or has land. And that is something that we did speak with Mr. Sean about. And I'm not going to give a spoiler alert and give out all the details on today's show, because if not, there's no point in you guys watching the video. You know the answers already. So you have to watch the video, Pete. But yes, that was a topic that was brought up and discussed entirely. Hard Tulip says 2 million scam. I wonder what you did, Hard Tulip. What happened to you, brother? Bob Sagent Squarepants says, would staying in hotels while searching for condos be a good start? Yes, it would. It would be an excellent start. You don't have to worry about your TM30. They're going to do it for you. And I advise anybody, when you're coming over here, get a condo on a short term. Yeah, don't do a long term straight away. You may have a neighbor from hell, and the last thing you want is to have a neighbor right next door and they got a screaming baby that screams all the way from 10 o'clock at night till 5 o'clock in the morning and then sleeps all day. You really wouldn't be happy with that. So what I suggest is come on over, Bob, rent a place for like 30 days or even 60 days if you wanted to, for 2 months, and have a look around. Or, like you want, go into a hotel. But then even then, when you're looking around, choose it for 1 or 2 months first get a feel if it's the right place from you. You know, you have quiet neighbors, there's no issues, the plumbing, everything works, you know, there's no problems there. And then if you like it, extend it and do it for long term.
And if you don't, find another one.
And if you don't like it, move on. There's plenty of them out here. There's like 5,000 different condo complexes. Okay, complexes. So there's no shortage of supply for those that are looking for a permanent place to settle down. And Wendy says, thank you for showing us just it too. You're more than welcome. She came by and we even gave her a first peek behind the scenes look at our studio here. She says, very nice. God bless you guys for answering our many questions. No problem. That's what we're here for. Pete J at Wendy, I love a good thunderstorm too. When I landed at Kuala Lumpur airport a few years back, we landed in the middle of a cyclone. Oh my God. And there was thunder and lightning all over the place. It was spectacular. I don't think I'd be as calm as you were, Pete.
I will be hiding. Dwayne,
correct. Hi, Cooper Darlene Brooke. We'll be in Pattaya on the 28th of February. Okay, that's only a couple of days away. Hope to meet you all one day. Glad you're okay. Prayers were with you. And thank you for that, Dwayne. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are staying here for about 3-4 weeks and you have time to come and meet us at our next meet and greet next month in March. Muhammad Thomas says, hello, Coop. 2.5 months to go. Going through the visa agent. How long will it take to get my education visa? And can they also do my 30-day extension as well after my first 30 days? Okay, so to answer your last question, yes, they can do your 30-day extension on top of your first entry of 30 days. And to get your education visa, it doesn't take that long. How long did it take you, babe? First thing to do your education visa wasn't that long.
Right away.
I think applied, it was less than 2 weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah. No. Way back when he did my education visa, it's almost 4 weeks.
When we came back from Laos and we went to go see him, what was it, like 4 weeks?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
So it's like when you arrive here and then you applied for your education visa. If you don't have a lot of time in your visa, they were gonna extend it. They were gonna tell it to you that they had to extend it, so you had to pay additional like 4,000. I don't know how much is it now, but before it's 4,000 for the extension. And then you're gonna pay for your education visa because it's the allowable time while we're doing your education visa, because it takes time, like 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, like but you can also do the 30-day extension yourself. It just costs 1,900 baht, and it's really easy. You just go there and take your passport. So you can do it yourself instead of paying for an agent for that, to save you a little bit of money before you do your education visa. And oh, by the way, you do need to take your tenancy agreement and your TM30 with you as well. Sorry, I forgot to include that. Rick says, I don't want to sound stupid, but I often hear TM30, but what is it really? Sorry. Okay, it's not stupid. It's an honest question, Rick. And I did get Sean to explain that thoroughly in the video that we're going to have on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It's a 3-part segment. And basically, it's your proof of where you're staying here in Thailand. The immigration knows you're here and they know where you're staying, just in case there's any problems. Wendy says, at Pete J, cool, I love a good thunderstorm. You both can keep them. Dennis says, continue from the last question. That's why we're going to live in Grand Florida, because they do daily, weekly, and monthly rental. Thank you. And that is one of the very few places, I gotta admit, Dennis, where we found that they will do it for short term, such as daily, weekly, and monthly. Most condos out here, they want you to do a minimum of 30 days. So, Grand Florida, they do have an agreement there with the housing association there that they do those ones for people that want to come and stay in a condominium rather than a hotel, and they're here for short term.
Sean has it too, but it's on Sentara.
And Centaura?
Yes, they
Okay.
will- they will
Very
be
few.
fine.
Yeah, the two then.
Yeah, but most of the condos do, like now high
Mhm.
season, minimum 6 months.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Daryl Farney says, if I prepay condo for the year and the agents require our 2 months deposit and 1 month advance, can I ignore the 1 month advance since I am prepaying for the year? So it would be monthly price times 14. Yes, you can.
I
That
don't
is
think it's
absolutely
legal.
correct.
2 months deposit and 1 month advance.
It is perfectly legal,
Yes.
and quite a lot of places do it out here,
Yeah, but most of
especially
them
the very nice places, because expensive items in there that they break, they're quite a bit of money. So for example, you're out on the balcony having fun with some friends. Next thing you know, you go to sit down, you think it's a stool, it's the door to the wash machine, and you break it. Well, that's going to be a lot more than 1 month deposit. So yes, what they do here, Daryl, is you would still be required to pay the 2 months deposit, then your 12 months, but then you wouldn't need to pay the additional 1 month in advance because you've already paid it for the year.
It depends on how the conversation goes, I think. Sometimes they're hard-headed.
No, not when they're getting it that much in advance. Alfa Romeo says, good morning from a sunny but chilly Ontario, minus 12 degrees Celsius. Feels like minus 21. Thailand was 35 today, felt like 40. More importantly, glad to hear all is well with you, Coop. Hello, Darlene and Brooke with blue faces. Get your butt back here, Romeo.
Oh, the Canadian monarchy was there last night.
Oh my God, yeah, we had
There's
8 new Canadians join the
8
group.
or 10?
8 new ones
8.
joined the group last night. So absolutely fantastic. Kirk says, I saw the Grand Florida video. Very good. Yep.
I love
that's
that one.
one of our favorite ones.
Especially the one with high ceiling, because
The high ceilings like that. Yes.
makes it look bigger.
Much bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feels more roomier, not so claustrophobic. Hard Tulip says, I got autism. She said her daughter had ADHD. We got married, all that. Okay. Now I know why you're saying about the 2 million baht. Well, sorry to hear that, brother. Jay Easy says, good morning, afternoon, and evening. Good evening, Jay Easy, and thank you for coming on and joining us. Pete J, technically I know the answer, but not all Farangs know they need to set up a business. My point for me was all about how does a Farang set a business up? I'm guessing that's covered in the video. You're guessing correct. Well done, Pete. 2 points to you, brother. Pete J, that's actually covered in the first video, by the way. We were in a Malaysian Airlines 747 a lot. I knew a lot of the pilots at the time and know for a fact they have nerves of steel and can land a plane safely in the toughest of conditions.
Oh my God.
You get a flash in your eyes, you're blind. How you gonna land that plane? I hope they've got really strong tinted glasses for night driving.
I will not be calm in that condition. And you're on a plane.
Yeah, I'd be a nervous wreck. JB says, good morning from Speedway. I got you some 2 times Nutter Butter. See you in March. Oh my God, my wife's second newest best friend behind Wendy and Dennis. Mark Schaefer says, hi, Cooper and Darlene. Darlene, what were you studying under the education visa?
It's language, but I only have it for 6 months.
Yeah, Thai language.
Thai language.
Jay Easy, good to know Dennis L. In your opinion, how much cash do you think you should bring to exchange and live off before everything is set up, i.e. bank account wise and food, etc.? Okay, your bank account is going to be set up as the same day that you go see the agent and tell them you want a retirement visa. That is the very first thing they do after they take your picture and do the little form there. They take you straight to the bank and they open your bank account. It's that quick. For wise, you can transfer U.S. currency straight onto Thai baht on the Wise card and withdraw it from the ATM here in Thailand. Not a problem. As for cash, you can bring in legally 20,000, but I don't recommend bringing more than 10,000 in cash to Thailand. As I know it says it on the immigration website, the 20,000, but you make customs feel nervous when you bring over more than 10. So I wouldn't bring any more than 10,000 in cash to Thailand. But it all depends on how long it takes for your bank to transfer it to your Thai bank account. Once the first day that you go to the set up your retirement visa, you're going to open a bank on that day. They're going to give you the SWIFT code, the IBAN number, all that stuff that you need for international money transfer. Normally, banks sort of take between 3 and 5 days. It's going to go through Chase Bank in New York. That's who they deal with, and that's the sort of time frame you're looking at when I did it and I transferred my money over here to Thailand. Chris E. Coop, if Singh has my passport for my visa, can I still sign a lease without it? And yes, you can, because you're going to get a copy of your passport, and that's all they require. I just make 2-3 copies. They don't necessarily need to see the your actual passport. All they want to see is your picture page and then the stamp of when you arrived in Thailand. That stamp of the initial day that you arrived in Thailand, it says that you're here for 30 days, that you get directly from the airport when you arrive at Suvarnabhumi.
Yeah,
in
and
Bangkok.
I think if you really need it, because I know someone that did it, you can borrow your passport from Singh, and
Yeah.
Singh will gonna get it from you, to you from for you
Immigration.
from immigration,
Good point.
and
Well done, babe.
He will just gonna take it again from you when the immigration needs it. So
Yeah.
you can
So-
always borrow it.
yeah.
But that's only from Singh. I don't know.
Whether
Yeah.
other agents can
Yes,
do it, but I
yes.
know Singh can, and
Yes.
that's who you're going to use. If that's who you're going to use, Chris, you can tell them that, hey, I need to sign this contract. They need my passport. If they do require the original, most of them won't. For example, Sean, he's happy with a copy. And what he'll do is he'll get it from immigration, give it to you. You do your paperwork, give it back to him. He puts it back in immigration.
Yes.
He's actually done it for one of our subscribers already. Anti-Stress Kit says, found nice TVs, 75-inch at Big C, but no game systems. PS5 is $500 in USA, but do you know if I can buy in Thailand? If yes, how much? Ballpark. I do know you can buy them in Thailand, and they have them in Festival Mall. I've seen them there.
Yes.
Central Festival Mall there on the 3rd floor, right next to
Power they have it
in Power Buy. That's the one I was thinking of.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I was going to say right next to the Apple store, but my wife knew the name.
Wait,
So
but-
yeah, Power Buy.
Yeah. What TV is that? 75 inches.
Don't know.
Because
But
LG doesn't have 75.
how much are PS5s in Thailand? I don't know. I bought mine in Kuwait, brother. So
it was 2020 when you bought yours.
I bought mine the second month it
It's
was launched.
pre-order, yeah.
I pre-ordered and got mine before Christmas. So actually I got it on Christmas Day, didn't I?
Yeah,
Christmas Day I got it. Yeah. About a month after it was released, and you know the long waiting list and everything, but I pre-ordered it. I'm not sure how much they are in Thailand, but they do have them there, and they have the games there as well. And then there's plenty of game stores around Pattaya that have the CDs for the PS5s. Rick says, thanks, Coop. Next question. After 30 days, you can do a border hop for another 30 days. If the 90 days pass the same as the 30 days, you can also do the border hop for another 90 days. You can do a border hop twice, which will give you a total up to 180 days in Thailand. So you'll get 30 days when you land, extend it for 30 days here, do a border hop. I recommend if you're coming to Pattaya, Jomtien area, go see Lana at Thai Farang Visa. They have a shuttle service that they run to the border, to Cambodia, and you're in and out across the border in like an hour or two. and you get the 30-day entry stamp, and then they bring you back, and then you can extend it again. And then after that period, go do the Cambodia run again. And so you'll have a total of 180 days. Wendy, disappointed I didn't get to pick Brooke's brain about Bitcoin at meet and greet. Oh. Montana says, hello, Cooper and Darlene. Nice to see you both again. And I have just booked my flight back to Jomtien on the 7th of May. Wow, not long away now. And about 6 weeks, actually. And looking forward to catching up with you guys. God bless you both. And God bless you too, Montana. See you at the meet and greet in May. Bob Sagent Squarepants says, Coop, if you wanted to travel to Thailand and spend 1 week in every major city, how would you set up your accommodations? If you want to spend 1 week in every major city, you can do Airbnb is another one. You all over Thailand, what you'll find, Bob, is they have these resorts with these chalets, like cabins. They're quite nice. I've actually stayed in quite a few. And that's what I did to keep the costs down when I was traveling around Thailand. And that's what Darlene and I'll probably do in the future when we want to do some more traveling of our own, is we'll stay in these chalet style resort places. Yeah. And you find them all over the place here in Thailand. And good places to find them online is Reddit is an excellent source of information for places like that. You just type in chalets in whatever area, Hua Hin, Bang Sarai, or Bangkok, or Udon Thani, Chiang Mai, Phuket, wherever you want to go, and there'll be somebody that's written a review about them and what they think about them there. Good source of information, Reddit. Dwayne, yes, I'm coming to retire, so I'll be looking for a condo starting out in a hotel. Great way to do it, Dwayne. Start out in a hotel. Go around and see as many condos as you can, and see one that you really, really like. When Darlene and I came here with Brooke and Jackie, we stayed in a condo just down the road from us. And we had originally booked it for 2 months, but only stayed for 1 month because we found this place. But during that 1 month, for about 2 weeks of it, we must have went around 30 different condo complexes. Yes. And every time we went to a different one, Darlene said, nope, I don't like it. And she didn't even get out the car. And I was like, babe, you haven't even been inside. I don't care. I like this one, the one we're in now. So she had her mindset on this one, and there was no change in it.
Yeah, no, because when you're looking for a condo, you need to feel it. It's like you, and if you plan to stay longer, you need to feel like it's home, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's for women, but that's how I am when I'm looking for accommodation.
PJ says, Wendy, I know I'm not Brooke, but can help if there's any Bitcoin questions you have. There may be Thai local questions I can't answer, but I can help with most. And thank you for that, Pete. You both are on the Facebook group. You can converse as much as you want about Bitcoin. Knock your socks off. Dennis L., do you know if Mr. Singh help you find or get health care? No, he didn't help us find or deal with health care. There are plenty of agents here that sell health care. There's brokers here. And the one that we use personally was called McAllen, sorry, yes. Brokerage in Pattaya. Fantastic review. A lot of the expats recommend them.
Yeah, and he's been on YouTube too. So, and he can explain it to you. So
far better than I can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Scooter McGee.
Scooter McGee just rented a condo, Jomtien near Rumpole Market. Okay, you're just near us, Scooter. Walking distance to everything if you are healthy. Small place, but not paying close to $500 a month. Less than a 4-year-old building, clean, safe, and great pool. There you go. And you're a neighbor. Which one is it? Because we're at District Grand Part 2, just behind Rumpole Market as well.
If it's a walking distance, Grand doesn't have
I'm trying to think which one it is.
Grand doesn't have
maybe he's at this one across the street.
if it's across the street, yeah, maybe because the other side is the Vitalize. It's not 4 years old.
Yeah.
Grand doesn't have a pool.
Mm.
Or maybe Laguna. Is it Laguna?
Maybe it's Laguna Beach too. Could be. Let us know, Scooter. And by the way, to the 90 people on here, thank you for joining us. Please hit the thumbs up. There you go. Make my wife smile. Dennis Hills says, if you're
So
able...
only 30 thumbs up here.
Only 30 thumbs up, 90 people on. Oh my God, that is paramount to disaster. We got to get some more thumbs up on here. And if you're watching on the replay up to this point, please hit the thumbs up. It counts for that as well. And Dennis L says, if you're able to answer on YouTube, what country should we book as a throwaway destination ticket?
The cheapest
one. The cheapest one is the best one. Okay, Dennis. Lots of people have been posting on the Facebook group. You can get it for $50 or less all day long. And they list the sites there that we can't put it out on YouTube, unfortunately.
I think it's
they don't like it
because it's the nearest one.
Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, they all have different specials, or Malaysia, that they do competing with each other. And you can get it under $50 for a throwaway ticket. No problem. Dennis says, Scooter says, sorry, Dennis booked Kuala Lumpur for under $60.
There you go.
Yep. He went to Kuala Lumpur for under throwaway ticket.
Oh.
And he says, Cooper, I am at Dusset too. Well, you're a neighbor, Scooter McGee. See you by the pool and say hello to me, brother. And Dennis L says, thanks, Mr. Scooter. And thank you, Dennis. Got a great group. We looked on the Facebook group the other day, and we are now over 1,000 people on the Facebook group. I can't believe it. Hats off to Darlene. She created the group. I had nothing to do with it. It's something that her pet project she wanted to do for you all, and she created the group. So big salute to my wife, Darlene. She's got over 1,000 people on there. And one of the things that's a big fresh air
and I think
about
it's a good idea, creating that Facebook group.
I do. I think it was a fabulous idea.
So the things that, because we're busy and some people are asking questions in there, and then some people are answering the questions.
Yeah. But one thing that I found that was absolutely great is I was reading the comments the other day in the Facebook group, and we had a new subscriber join the Facebook group, and he's been wanting to come to Thailand for years, and he joined other Facebook groups, and he was saying in there that our Facebook group was a breath of fresh air. He said he would ask a question in the other Facebook groups in Thailand, and he would get knocked back, humiliated, and say that people would say he's asking a stupid question. He said, but in our group, you can ask anything you like. Everybody's so friendly, and, you know, so nice. And it's just a breath of fresh air. So, I mean, that is like the best positive review we could ever get. We've only had in our 4 or 5 months of having this Facebook group, had to kick 3 people off now because they were rude to other people. But other than that, 3 people out of over 1,000 that we've had on there is way less than 0.5%. So 99.5% positive people on there. So thank you all for coming and joining and keeping it good on the Facebook group. Really, really appreciated. Siam I Sam says, just back and fresh from 10 days in Costa Rica. Nice place. Now planning a Thai April trip. Hopefully you'll be here for Songkran, Thai New Year. He says it'll certainly be cheaper. Had dinner at Samui Emmanuel Antonio. Tom Yum, stir-fried rice. Mango with sticky fried rice, $65. Oh, it's a lot cheaper here. You're not even going to probably spend $5 for that, buddy. So a heck of a lot cheaper here. And Tom Yum is my favorite, by the way.
I just want to mention, April will gonna be the Songkran, right? Mm-hmm. So it will gonna be more traffic. We were at Pattaya today, and there's a kite festival today. Like it started on the 22nd.
Yeah, there's a kite festival on Pattaya Beach.
26, and oh my God, the traffic!
Standstill.
Like 8 kilometers, 8 kilometers, and it take us how many minutes? Like 20 minutes, and then they closed the road, so we had to make our way on the
soy sticks
on the other side. And
through the red light district, we had to drive through there.
3 kilometers.
Mm.
It took us like almost an hour.
Mm.
Oh
It was
my
bad, really, really
God.
bad.
It's just bad. The
I
traffic
love
today is
Jomtien.
bad.
And Wildlife One says, hello, plan to marry my Thai girlfriend in the next few months, but I will be returning to Italy for a couple of years and get a marriage visa. Do you think we will be scrutinized as far as the visa? No, you won't. What you'll do is you'll get the marriage certificate, and that's all the agents need over here to get you your marriage
Yeah.
visa.
Most of
So,
the agency does that.
and to be honest with you, Wildlife, the only time you're going to go to immigration for your when you do your marriage visa is to get your photo taken. They handle everything, so there's going to be no scrutiny whatsoever. The agents handle it all. They're fantastic. Vincent, hello. I am considering several cities in Thailand. What makes Pattaya and Jomtien your favorite over the others? What are the pros and cons of each Thai city you visited? Wow. Well, it all depends on what you like. Me, I love the beach. So Pattaya, Jomtien, we have the beaches. The ocean's not crystal clear like you would get in Phuket or over at Koh Samui or Koh Samet, any of those islands down there. But just a 20-minute boat ride away on the ferry, you're at Koh Larn, and they do have crystal blue water there. So absolutely great. For me, I like Pattaya because it's just so Pattaya, Jomtien area, because it's so westernized, Vincent. Everything that I want, I can get here. Pretty much 98%, I can get here. They got the fabulous restaurants from all over the world here. You go to other places, they may not have that. When it's rainy season, we tend to get the least amount of rain where other places get flooded. So it's apples and oranges, buddy. Which one do you want? Bangkok, to me, too big a city, too crowded, bigger than New York, bigger than Los Angeles put together. That's how big Bangkok
There's no
is.
breeze in there.
And
It's just hot.
yeah. Up in the north in Chiang Mai,
The downside is the burning season.
the burning season, we get it here from time to time. Okay,
But they said it's nice.
but we don't get it anywhere as bad as the rest of the country. We do get it for like 2 weeks and then it's past. So, but we get a minimum amount, whereas Bangkok and up there in the mountains where they do the burning, they get it really bad. So it's, up to you. Hua Hin, I hear, is a great place. I've only spent 1 day there, so I really don't have too much to say about it. Retirees like it there. It was actually voted in the top 5 best destinations to retire in the world.
It's the number 1.
Is it 1 or 3?
Number 1. But your problem we're gonna be, I just heard, is the shopping malls.
There's no shopping malls. My wife would hate it. So in Hua Hin. So yeah, it all depends. Every area's got their pluses and minuses. But for us, we just like the retirement atmosphere of living here in Jomtien. We have subscribers that love it down in Bang Saray because it's a quiet little fisherman village and it's not nowhere near as busy as Jomtien or Pattaya. It's very easy for walking around for those that enjoy walking. They like it down there. So plenty of nice areas here to choose, Vincent.
Koh Samui, it's nice, clear beaches.
Yeah, Koh Samui is nice.
And water, but it's expensive for me.
Yeah, it is more expensive than Jomtien.
As well as Phuket, the same.
But a small
expensive.
island. Yeah. And Muhammad says, is it reasonable to have a $800 to $900 budget for a 2-bedroom condo with a beach view or more? Let me see. I'm working it out of my head right now. 10 is 4, 20. Yeah, you're probably looking about a 2-bedroom. You're probably looking closer to the $1,500 mark for a beach view. In places like Riviera or Copacabana, they tend to run around the $35,000 mark for a 2-bedroom.
How much is 900.
900 is about 20,000. Well, no, it's about 25,000 actually.
Yeah, you can get it from Eris.
Eris do have 2 bedrooms for that sort of price range,
Yes, and it's on Beach Road.
And it's on Beach Road. I had never been to the condominium. I do have a subscriber that lives there, and she absolutely loves it. So
and Cetus.
And Cetus as well as another good one. I'm not sure, are they in that price range?
Yeah. They just told me because they
between 20 and 25,000.
It's high season, huh?
Okay.
In Eris, the 25, it's high season, and that's their price.
Yeah, I've never been to either one, but I would like to, and hopefully I will be going there soon and filming them. Scooter says, I'm in the pool every day. I'm sure I will bump into you both at some point. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. We're always out and about.
Who's Scooter McKee?
I have no idea. I have no idea who he is. Send me an email with your picture so I know who you are and I can come up and say hello to you.
Are you not there last night?
Did you come to the meet and greet last night, Scooter? Montana's daily retirement. Cooper, can you recommend a good agent for renting a condo? Sean. And he's the one that I will be making, that will be on our channel Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We have 3 videos with Sean. And you'll see him on Thursday and Friday, too, because we're going out looking at properties together. Rodney says, good morning, Coop and Darlene. Good to have you back. And thank you, Rodney. Really appreciate it, brother. Giorgio says, hello, Coopers. Hope to see you tomorrow at the farewell party. Wouldn't miss it for the world to say goodbye to your lovely daughter, Julia. Really looking forward to seeing her again and wishing her a very swift return. What happened to you last night? Why weren't you at the meet and greet? Dr. Carlo says, good morning, everyone. And good morning, Dr. Carlo. Thank you for coming on and joining us. Rick says, I've been looking at websites for a while and I'm shocked by the prices. Beautiful houses under 15,000 baht and condos for even less. Wow. Unbelievable and completely furnished. Wow. Yes, they are. Most of the condos you get, well, I haven't seen any that are empty yet, are fully furnished. Well, yes, we did. We saw View Tale 8 and that was empty. But for the rest of them, every single one's been furnished. That was only one that I recall seeing empty. Yeah. And fantastic prices too.
It always comes with the furnitures and your kitchen stuffs.
And Scooter McGee says, Rodney, okay, look up Andretti P at Fazwaz or Mew at Thailand property. Okay. Sorry, I meant Montana, not Rodney. I was thinking who the heck you're talking about. You must know somebody's nickname, real name in here then. Wendy, I think we're not long for this world. Have a good night and can't wait to see you guys again. Get some rest, Wendy. Have a good night's sleep, sweetheart. And get in touch with us before you go so we can at least have a coffee together. Montana's Thailand retirement says it's Big Buddha Festival and it's a public holiday. Yes. It is Big Buddha Festival today in Thailand. So and no alcohol.
Yes. And on Monday, I think government facilities are closed too. Hangover for the holiday.
Yeah. Daryl says, I like your idea of doing short term in condo before prepaying for, say, a year, but.
Oh, sorry.
Isn't there a good chance the long-term condo offered may be on a different floor with different loud neighbors? Well, if you're going to rent the condo for a month or two, what you want to do is just tell the agent, say, hey, I'm looking for somewhere for a year, but can I try the condo out for a month or two? And if I like it, I'll extend it for a year. And they'll tell you straight before you even stay there for a month or two, if you can do it.
Just try it. Maybe the internet, maybe you're gonna have a problem with your internet, or maybe you are gonna have a problem with the smell, or maybe you
got to try before you buy. Definitely try before you buy. Yeah. James Carrillo says, to Cooper and Darlene, 2 of the nicest folks in the world. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate that. So caring and giving of their time. Thanks so much for the meet. We will always remember you guys. God bless. And thank you, James. Really, really appreciate it. We met him just last week.
And his wife.
And his wife.
She's nice.
Yeah, very nice people.
From Vietnam.
Yeah. Great to meet you, brother. Andy Burton says, hello and a wave from a cold, wet, windy Britain. Hope everyone is good. You got the same weather as Holland there with Rick. I think he's saying it's similar weather over there. John Rhodes, are you covered by your insurance against injuries from motorbike accidents? If you have a Thai motorbike license, but no motorbike license in your own country. Well, that's immaterial. If you don't have a motorbike license in your own country, but you have a Thai license, then you're covered. So that's a no-brainer there, John. As for insurance, yes, I have medical insurance and it covers me against accidents. So I also have bike insurance. I have pickup insurance as well. And I have jet ski insurance for our jet ski. But the one that covers me for all of that is my health insurance, which I have with Pacific Cross. James Carrillo says, my wife and I just loved a Mano Beach in Prachuap Khiri Khan. We love that beach. Okay, thank you for sharing. Never been there. Alfa Romeo, buy versus rent. Best to keep your money invested in your home country and rent a place. Your thoughts? My thoughts is I want to rent until I buy. And my plan is to buy a house here, and I'm going to do it one of two ways. Either I'm going to become a permanent resident of Thailand, in which case I'll have equivalent of an American green card. It's called a Red Book. And when you become a permanent resident, you can legally own a house and land in your name. I'd much rather live in a house than a condo. And that's a dream of mine. I've always wanted a house with a pool that I can leave to Darlene and the kids when I go. And so that's one of the plans that I have in the pipeline. So yeah, rent. And if you can afford one, buy one. It's a great way of investing. Something to leave your kids, or your loved ones or your friends, whatever, when you're no longer here, and somewhere for them to have as well. It's all up to you on what you want. Some people want to rent and they don't want to ever buy. Well, that's up to them, because they feel maybe when they buy, they're tied down, to that one place, and they may want to move around. Me, I'm going to buy a house in probably a couple years' time here, and then still move around and have great vacations all over the place. Wildlife One, Hua Hin has 2 shopping malls, Blueport and Market Village, honey. Is that right?
I don't know. So good to know. But
because we had friends that just went there, and she said she couldn't find a mall, did she?
Yeah.
Good to know. I'll have to tell her. Thanks for that, Wildlife. Africa Islam, your ears must be burning. I was just talking about your brother. This is a great show. Will customs stop me from bringing in 200 bottles of Coffee Mate and no coffee? No, they won't stop you for that. But oh my God, don't bring that much. I ain't got that much storage, Africa. I got what you see behind me, those cupboards up there.
Good luck for the wait.
I love you too, brother, by the way. Montana's Thailand retirement, 900 US is 32,000 baht. Okay, so I don't have my calculator. 700 is 24,000 baht, Mr. Thomas. Okay.
Yeah. So you were gonna have a 2-bedroom by the beach road on that kind of money.
Yeah. Scooter McGee, I did not make the gathering. I'm still trying to get everything I need for the new condo. Haha. Rumpo Market and Central Mall getting lots of my newly converted currency. Rick says, as you know, I'll be coming to Pattaya for the entire month of September. If I rent a condo and I have paid the deposit, how do you get it back? You get the deposit back on the day that you move out. With Sean, the only thing he'll take out of your deposit is they'll check the meter for the electric and the water, and minus that from your deposit, providing there's no damages, you get the full amount back. It's that easy. Some people have been out here and stayed in places. They said they've never gotten their deposit back. I've gotten my deposits back. I have not had a problem yet with me personally. And I know those that have rented from Sean, several of our subscribers, they all said they got it back, no problem. So that's how you get it back. Because you're going to sign the contract with him. He's going to know when you're moving out. He's going to meet you there, collect the key, check the meter, work out what it is, and just take a quick look around, make sure everything's okay, and refund you the difference right there in your hand in cash. Alfa Romeo at Africa Islam, laughing out loud. Giorgio Michelini says, I was on a hot date. TMI, brother, TMI. Roger Walker, 89 watching, only 49 thumbs up. Get those thumbs up, please. 94, it says now, Roger.
Please hit the thumbs
Gone up just a little bit. Go ahead, babe. Wildlife 1.
My favorite property in the Pattaya area is the Cove Wangamat. It would be a dream.
Now, the Cove is nice. We did go there. That's where Ron and Zia stayed.
No. The Cove is not it's the Palm, what you're saying.
Oh, the Palm.
The Cove is, you remember in the Beach Road and the Sands and 7-Eleven, the Sands Cafe? Where
yes.
And then,
oh, it's the one directly opposite.
It's on that line. It's on the other side of 7-Eleven. It's
okay.
Beachfront.
Okay, because I was wondering if that's the one we went with Nung and the Russian guy was renting that one there.
No.
Okay, so it must have been the one next door.
Yeah.
So we haven't done that one yet, Wildlife. Sure we will, though. James Carrillo says, I'd be much more interested in renting a home as opposed to a condo. And we are going to have those videos, spoiler alert, coming for you this week, later on this week. You will be able to look at some of the homes here for rent. We finally managed to make it happen. Wildlife 1 says, can Mr. Singh help with a driver's license? No, he can't. There is an excellent agent here in Jomtien. My wife went through them. They're called TikTok services, and they're not very far down the road from us. So here in Jomtien, and they will take you directly to the license center to help you get your license.
They were going to pick you up.
Yeah, very good service.
Drop you off.
Yeah. And Robert Mac Media says, Cooper, good evening to you and the missus. Thank you, Robert. Really appreciate, brother. James Carrillo, yes, they do. Yes, they do. To what? I missed it. My brain's somewhere else.
I missed that too.
Watching from Vietnam today. Well, thank you for joining us from Vietnam, Robert. We were over there just in December. Ando says, how do you become a Thai resident to buy a house and own land? Okay, Ando, I had that discussion with Singh on our live stream that we did last week. And if you haven't seen it, you're more than welcome to go back through and watch it with him. But basically, you have to live in Thailand for 3 years on the same visa. Okay. So if you're here on a retirement visa and you renew it twice, so you're here 3 times, you're then eligible to apply to become a permanent resident. However, they only do a certain amount per year. I'm not sure on the number. I've heard people float different figures from anywhere from 100 to 500 that they do a year. I'm not entirely sure how many it is, but that is one of the requirements that you need to become a permanent residency here. Once you are, you will get a red book, and you don't need to do like I do or my wife does or all of our subscribers that are here and retired. You don't no longer have to do the 90-day reported immigration. You only report to the police station once every 5 years, and they renew your red book. Yeah, it's that simple.
When they opened it last year, it's like late last year.
What's that, honey?
It's only 100 people.
100 people that they
open
do
it
a year?
From time to time, the permanent residency.
Yeah.
And it's
so for that batch, I think it was 100. Yeah.
Yes.
They do it in batches.
Late last year.
Yeah. But the total amount per year, I don't know, Ando, but they do it in batches. And that's something that I'm hoping I can make happen and down the road. And what they've told, Singh told me, who's our immigration agent that we use, he said that if they give me the permanent residency, they will automatically give it to my wife and our kids too. So it'll be a family permanent residency. Fantastic. So when I pass on, it automatically goes straight to her. When she passes on, it automatically goes straight to the kids, the house. And Africa Islam says 100. Ha ha ha. Yep, bring it on. I'll store it under the bed. I'll find somewhere for it.
Oh,
Bachelor
God.
Biology says, good morning from sunny Florida, from Diana and John. And thank you, Diana and John, for coming on and joining us. Robert Mack Media, Africa Islam, 100 coffee mate. He's a great guy. I love Africa. Dennis says, when arriving and getting a SIM card, is that just Wi-Fi? Can you get a phone plan via ARS? What you'll get, Dennis, is you'll get a phone plan plus internet on the SIM card. Okay. But the only thing that you won't have in the plan is you won't have text messages. Even my wife and I don't have that. What you have to pay per text message. So that is extra. I had a subscriber tell me just the other day, hey, Cooper, I got my Thai SIM. I got it up and running. I got internet. I got phone calls. But I was trying to send a text message back to the States and it wouldn't let me do it. Yep, because you have to put credit on to be able to send a SMS or what, or if you call it text or SMS, same thing. You have to put credit on to be able to do that. That's the only thing that's not covered in the package.
The one that we're using is what package is that? The unlimited one, the 5G with unlimited internet. It costs like 1,200. Is it 1,199, something like that?
Yeah.
And it's good for a month.
Yeah.
I don't think you will gonna use all of that for a month, but that's the one that we're using because I don't want to, because I use this other package. I use this other package like when you were in the Philippines, and I just played on my phone. I got 400 baht for a month. Right. And it's only 4G and I don't like the service.
Okay.
So I always use the 5G service. Pete J, are you going to do a video at some point which covers all the hoops you would be expected to go through to get from retirement visa to permanent resident?
Yeah, once I get it, Pete, I will go over the whole process and I'll make a video on how it was for me, how long it took, and how much it cost. So, yep, no problem. I will do all that and any hoops that I had to jump through. And sorry, I was just playing on my phones. That's Africa Islam right there, texting me on WhatsApp rather than messaging me in the comments about the coffee mate. I'll reply after the live stream. Africa. Vincent says, was the air quality of Pattaya affected over the last 2 weeks? Since I heard Bangkok had it bad with burning season, I think. Second question, does the prices of everything, not just rent, go up during high season? And yes, we did get affected by the burning season here. It got a bit hazy over the coast and you couldn't see the islands. But over the last couple of days, it's been crystal clear and you can see the islands now. So I do have a subscriber that messaged me today. Very nice guy from Germany. I'm not going to put his name out on the channel, but he did message me today. He's got allergies and he said, you know, for the last week or two, he's not been able to go out of the condo because it affected him real bad. So he's going to be moving back to Panama. So to him, I'm really sorry. We do get it from time to time. It's not guaranteed that we get it, and it's not guaranteed that we don't get it. But we do get it a lot worse than a lot less worse than the rest of the country. And to me, it's not a problem. To other people that have the strong allergies, it may be a problem. So, but when we get it, it normally lasts like a week or two, and then that's it. The rest of the year, absolutely beautiful. But the government has said they're going to be really clamping down on this burning season and going to do something about it. So, finger crossed there for that. And as for the second part of your question, Vincent, condos do go up during high season. Prices for like the sunbeds on the beach, they go up during high season. No, not everything.
Everything, even in the supermarket or 7-Eleven, everything, even water, will gonna go up. Yes.
Really? Okay, my wife's in charge of the
Yes.
shopping, so I'll take her word for it. But yeah,
Even
I
the
mean,
fruits,
gasoline doesn't go up, for
vegetables,
example, for your
everything.
car or your motorbike. Yeah, it's tourist season. Of course, they put the prices up during tourist season, but in low season, you get all the discounts, which is absolutely great. And that's why I recommend, Vincent, if you come in here for a vacation or to retire, come in low season, you get a much better deal.
Yeah, you will really gonna see the difference of low season and high season.
Correct. Yeah, peak
Yeah,
season,
peak
got
season.
that. PJ, is it that simple that you only need 3 years on the retirement visa and then just hope you make the quota when it opens? Yes, that's
Yes.
pretty much it, Pete, from what I understand. As far as Singh told me, you do not need to be able to speak, read, or write Thai for the permanent residency. However, if you're going to go on from permanent residency to citizenship, yes, you do. So permanent residency, green card is like the U.S. lottery system that they have for foreigners that want a green card to come to the U.S. They have a similar system here in Thailand, and fingers crossed, I can get it. Jay Easy says, hello, brother RMAC. Who's RMAC? Okay. Dr. Carlo, does anyone sell handheld ham radios in Thailand? You're talking about walkie-talkies. I'm pretty sure they probably have them somewhere for sale. I just don't know where, Dr. Carlo. My guess is one of the big electrical stores in Bangkok. There's a big mall that Africa goes to that it's just all sort of tech stuff that they sell in Bangkok. And that may be a good place to pick one up. But if it's a ham radio, you're probably going to need a license for it here in Thailand, like you do in the West. PJ, Coop, never argue with the bank manager. Darlene, yeah, she does the shopping. She's in charge of that. Dr. Carlos says there is a new fad in the States using handheld ham radios that are better than cell phones. Okay, thank you for letting know about that. Ando, Andrea and I are in Jomtien 8th to the 15th of March. Okay. Prior to going down to Hua Hin, looking for condos for our retirement in September. Desert Park 2 is on the list. You free for a coffee? 18th and 15th of March. Yeah, we should still be here. We should still be here. Dennis L. Okay, thank you. No wonder why you didn't get my text message. Is it possible to text via Wi-Fi in your home? No, even then it's not. If you want to send a message, the best way to do it is via WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, all those different apps that you can get for your cell phones. That's how we send messages back and forth. For me, I have Magic app that I use to text people in the States and they can text me. And it's a great way for my two-factor identification with my bank, Dennis. But if you want to send a text in Thailand, you need to put some credit on there. You can go to 7-Eleven, just put 100 baht on there. I'm not saying put a lot of money. 100 baht's more than enough, $3 US. And then you'll be able to send like 20, 30 texts for that. Jerry Hart says, hello, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke. Late to join today, but better late than never. Laughing out loud. And thank you, Jerry, for coming on and joining us. Africa, stop texting me while I'm doing a live stream, brother. Darlene, my wife asked, do you know some good salon for getting good haircuts and hair treatments near the condo? Well, you're actually going tomorrow to get your nails done.
I don't do it often, but I don't I don't trust outside. So when I does my hair, and even Cooper, sometimes we go to the mall.
Yeah, we go to Festival Mall. There's a lot of really good hair salons in there.
But I'm okay with it.
It's a little bit pricey for Thai prices, but still sort of 60-70% cheaper than the West there, Africa.
Yeah, but there's a hair salon here, but I just don't trust it.
J Easy, RMAC is Robert Mac Media. Okay. Must be a friend of yours.
Oh.
Wildlife One. Okay. Equals Whiskey Delta Lima Foxtrot and the number 1. Just call me Donald. Just sent to your email photo of Hua Hin Malls. Okay, thank you for that, Wildlife One. Not joking. Sorry for that, Donald. J Easy at Dennis L. Get Line. Everyone in Thailand uses Line. Yeah, great source of contact to each other out here, sending each other messages and phone calls. You can do on Line app. It's just like WhatsApp in the West, but they have one here specifically for Thailand, and they call it Line, which most people use here. But you can use it outside Thailand as well. It's just the most popular one in Thailand. J Easy for texting for free, etc. Yeah. Jeff Holcomb says, Cooper and Darlene, thank you for accepting me into the Facebook group. Very welcome, brother. I laid to rest my bride as of 33 and a half years ago yesterday. Yes, I read about it in the Facebook. I'm really sorry to hear that. I am now preparing for my journey across the globe to visit Thailand on April 10th. Get in touch. We'd love to see you when you get here, brother. Could I email y'all several questions concerning my 90-day visit? Yes, of course you can. The email's in the description banner going across there under our cameras that you see. It's called Cooper's Thai Adventure at gmail.com. Dennis L., if you have to spend money to text, then never mind. It's WhatsApp for me. I'll be sure to pass that information on to my friends and family, not to text. Yeah. Well, they can text you and you'll receive it. You only pay when you send a text, Dennis.
Yeah. Because it's like roaming.
Yeah. What the heck is that, Roger? ZTJE. I have absolutely no idea what ZTJE is. So, anyways, moving on. Like I said, so sorry, Jeff. Okay. Predictive text. I hate it. So moving on, like I said, this week we got 3 days of interview with a great agent who's a friend of mine here, Sean, who you may have seen from the beginning of our videos. Then we're so tomorrow Brooke is not on for Money Matters. He's taking a couple weeks break from it, and then so tomorrow we have a condo video for you, a brand new one that we've never seen before. It's in Third Road in Pattaya, a beautiful place called Olympus. And we really liked it. It's nice. The room's a bit small, but it was very nice and well done with plenty of storage space and a hidden thing under the bed, which you'll see in the video. And then we have 3 days of interview with Mr. Sean, going over everything from rental contracts, rentals, what's the responsibility of the agent, what's the responsibility of the owner, what's the responsibility of the tenant, how to buy a place, what places you can buy here, pros, tips, and cons. Go over everything over 3 days, 3 videos. First 2 videos are 15 minutes each. The Wednesday video is almost 30 minutes because there was a lot to cover in it. And then Friday and Saturday, we got more condos and houses, and we're going to be showing you pool villas for the very first time. We've had a lot of requests. Cooper, please, 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 we want to see some pool villas out there and what they're like in Thailand. Thai style, foreigner style, Western style, we want to see it all. And guess what? I spoke to Sean, and he said, let's do it. So he's got the properties. We put all his details on there so you can contact him directly. He's given us his WhatsApp details, his email details, his website, so you can go on there and look at the properties, see one that you like, and contact him directly and say, I would like that one, and this is what I'd like it for. And fantastic guy. He's from Israel, speaks fantastic English, as fluent as I do, or Darlene. And very, very friendly. He's helped so many of our subscribers, and everyone's come back with a plus review for him. So great guy there. And I hope you enjoy the videos with with me and Mr. Sean starting from Monday. So that is what's coming up this week, and what's coming up the following week is a big secret I can't tell you about. So Rick says, bring up the next one, babe. I believe Mr. Sean is the agent from Pattaya. Yes. And how far in advance should I contact him before coming to Pattaya? Or can I do it when I arrive? You can do it either way. But if you see somewhere that you really like, Rick, contact him like 2-3 months out to book it. Africa did. He saw somewhere that he really liked, spoke to Sean and said, you know, Cooper's recommended you. You know, I'd really like a place, and he got it straight away, no problem. And he will do his best to reserve it for you. I wouldn't go any more than 3 months out, because people come in, they want to stay for a month, and then they go. So, you know, it's one of those things, but I wouldn't go any more than 3 months out to book a place with Sean. And then 1 month before I come, I would also confirm with them that everything's good to go. Jay Easy, great information. Love the community. Thank you, Coopersville, Coop and Darlene. Thank you, Jay Easy. Really appreciate it. And what's Wildlife's name again? It's not Wildlife. It's
Donald.
Whiskey. Donald. There we go. My Thai girlfriend just got rejected to visit me here in Italy because I was not an Italian citizen. So now she is applying for a tourist visa appointment on Friday, March the 1st. I plan to visit Songkran, HTMU.
Schengen, right?
Yeah, she only needs the Schengen visa. Italy's in the EU, Donald. So she only needs the Schengen visa. I'm going to be getting my wife a Schengen visa because we're planning on going to see my brother in Italy. Because we're going on a cruise ship that we're trying to book if everything goes all right. The ship is a brand new ship. It's already been canceled twice. So it's Princess's latest cruise ship. And I haven't seen my brother ever. I've never met him in person. And the reason I never met him in person is because my mom and dad didn't work out. My dad went and remarried, and then he's from that marriage, and our paths never crossed. So this is going to be the first time we've ever met in person, and we've been speaking for a couple of years, and really looking forward to meeting each other for the first time face to face. And so Darlene will be getting a Schengen visa, and they told us that we have to go online to get the Schengen visa.
Online, yes.
And then you just need a copy of your bank statement.
Yes.
Yeah, that you can support yourself for the time.
And then
that you're there.
Other requirements.
And then, oh yeah, the ticket, the cruise itinerary, we got to send them all that too.
You need to have an itinerary that you
Yeah.
have to show them.
Shonda Cooper says, hey guys, I came a little late to the party, but did you know that the agent was caught and arrested? Nope, she has not been caught, and she has not been arrested. Don't know when it's going to happen. She's probably in hiding. And that's about as much as I can tell you on that. Absolutely. You know, she worked here at the condominium, and they fired her once they found out. But the police is still not apprehended her yet. And that is it for the live stream. We're out of questions. So we're going to wrap it up right now, hour and a half. We got a big day coming up tomorrow. We're going to be going to say goodbye to Julia, who is the daughter of Giorgio. My brain's going for me tonight. Not enough coffee. And she's going back to spend some time with her mom in Africa, and she spends sort of half the time with her dad, half the time with her mom. And she is a lovely girl, and we can't wait for her to come back and meet our kids in the future. And because we think they'll become very good, very good friends. Just finishing up here, Vincent, is tap water drinkable in Thailand? No, it is not. Drink bottled water, and you can get it delivered where we live. There's a place just down the road that sells the big bottles, the small bottles. You go down there, you pay for it, and then they will deliver it straight to your condominium. Or you can do the cash on delivery with them. They're quite happy to do that as well. Shonda Cooper says, "Oh, my lawyer told me otherwise, but okay."
Maybe it's a different person.
Yeah, it might be a different person, Shonda. Ovin Larson says, "All the best," and thank you, Ovin. Really appreciate it. Hard Tulip, how long have you been in Thailand? I've been in Thailand for a total of 7 years. So on and off. This has just been back for a year now, but prior to that, I was living here for 6 years.
Oh, I will gonna be 1 year here next month.
Next month, you'll be your first year in Thailand, baby. Congratulations. I'm going to buy you a rubber fortune cookie. And Rick says, "Thank you for the replies, Coop. Until the next live show, thumbs up, people." And yes, please, thumbs up for all of you that are out there. Please continue watching the videos. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. It doesn't cost you a penny. It's absolutely free of charge. Push the subscribe button. You get notified by YouTube every time we release a video. So a lot more condos coming up for you, a lot more houses, and some pool villas, some very special pool villas coming up for you in the next 2 weeks. So you guys are going to really, really love that. Hard Tulip says, "Today is second anniversary of a Russian invasion." Yeah, that's not something I really like to talk about, having served in Iraq and Afghanistan myself. Alpha Romeo, great show. Have a great weekend. You too, Romeo, and everybody on here. Thank you so much for watching. Have you been to Cuba? No, sir. I've never been to Cuba.
Okay.
So from Cooper and Darlene, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you all. Take care and stay tuned.
Good night.
Good night.